Honest. Renegade when afraid. I'm here. Yeah, man, my up, man. Yes, man. But I tell you, from the whole of yesterday, go right back in a farm, like jail, run out with him bag of foolishness, and we see the paper drop everybody. The whole diaspora jerk up. Yo, Andrew, yo, this government is going, them are going too bad, you know. Them are going bad. Yeah? Me say the opposition leader make a speech and not care the opposition talk, you know, them going like the government going like a bully, you know, we don't listen. So them have to listen to we. You understand? Them have to listen to us. Because this foolishness have to stop. Remember, you know, the man, them come out and talk, you know. 2 weeks or more it take for Andrew himself come talk. Yeah? And it's alleged that, you know, them do so much hanky-panky in that place. The man well connected that them can't even send police and touch the man. The oligarch. Yeah? So them just get up and do anything, and the people they must say no. It cannot work in a democratic country. Or if you take the taxpayers' money, not alone, and appear this man. And by the way, them said the Bank of Jamaica they take over. Them said this and FSC. I remember you have a big investigation going on. So nobody not, you know, have no normal work. And by the way, when investigation are going on, there is no way investigation are going on these people in there. Like I show you this. Them that they in the crime scene have fucked it up. So it no make no sense. It no make no sense. Yeah? We just remember what the Prime Minister said. That's why I say when they can't listen to Andrew, you know. Done with this, you know. Done with this, you know. Me say the opposition leader come out and say this. Look here.
JLP Gov't, SSL is in temporary management, not liquidation, and its ownership has not changed.
So it in temporary management because I think Bank of Jamaica manage it because they put it out. Not liquidation. You remember even the owner did not try them go sign up the thing, but I try it up. When them try, you know, I do liquidation, that means you don't know where I go on. But you see, two them stand up and them do a lot of things. For them people here, if you rush the man and the man start giving him enough money, you know, enough of them benefit off of that SSL. So they want taxpayers' money because like them give back some money. Eh? No, man, the whole of winner diaspora and everything for all and accountable. He might do too much now, man. He might go on too much now. And I take Jamaican people feed that. All in the diaspora, go on and chat about a foolishness. Nobody now listen now on a foolishness. Nobody now put up to this. No sensible people would not sit down and put up to these things. Can't happen nowhere else. I'm here telling you this sink. And this why you see 80 in our waiting right now. Yeah? This is a foolishness. See there? Yeah? So it no. Let me just play back all of this. Let me play it back. See that? Look.
Hey, we have to look on this.
No liquidation.
JLP Gov't, SSL is in temporary management, not liquidation.
That means you won't have them people at work. And by the way, you have a big investigation. Think of it, people. Anyway, you will say big investment. Remember a big fraud going over $5 billion fraud, you know. Yeah? So you think people that just dress up and go work, if them couldn't go work. And a matter of fact, not even the CEO did allow to come on the compound or the normal people, them that depend on the compound people. You know, say Andrew and the minions, them take people for idiot around here. If them not allow them to come on the compound, and then you have to go when they resign as CEO, remember? And then carry FSC, go a court and win. And them have to, you know, say, a hanky-panky thing are going on. You know, see, it make no sense. People have to get up, man, and this disgusting. This can't too bad. Remember, our grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents have to pay back certain money, you know. Them people are too bare-faced now. Yeah? Remember when Queenie are born out Golden? I want to play that, you know. I want to play. And I said, this is a private thing, we don't even know the name. Garbage. See? Garbage. Yeah. Listen here.
And its ownership has not changed. Yet the government is funding SSL working capital need using taxpayers' money with no end in sight. And they say it's not a loan. So what are the terms of this indefinite uncapped capital injection? We would like to know. All this are definitely slackness. This out order. The opposition leader asked about it. This out order is and the man in a chatting. It's not a loan. Taxpayers' money. Eh?
Not alone.
Yeah, man, because you see, it tell us SSL me telling about the barship and them, you know. What?
You see me I talk about people, it's not alone. But you are talking about restive workers. Oh, if you have workers, when you them lock out the man. Them did lock him out. We'll draw up some more papers soon. Remember, we have the documents, them, you know. Them did lock him out. See? SSL. Them did lock him out. SSL fraud deep, Wallande. Court lift. All right, look here. Injunction. Remember that? We couldn't even go there. So never run. Remember this? Look here. Look on this. Remember this. Remember that's remind me.
Court today lifted an injunction against former director and shareholder of Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, Hugh Croskery. On January 25, the Financial Services Commission got an injunction against Mr. Croskery, restraining him from dealing with any assets of the company pending a civil suit. Now, the injunction order was also obtained against other directors. But Mr. Croskery's attorneys challenged the court order, arguing that he was unaware of any fraudulent activities associated with SSL.
But stop it there, sir. You open a business, billion-dollar business, your name, your reputation, and you are unaware. And you're supposed to have everybody, remember, you know, this are people money I deal with. And you're supposed to have everybody up on board, a check and everything. That's why you employ people. And you are not aware and don't be even business. I don't know what's going on. Who believe in that? I don't know. I'm unaware. I don't even know what's going on there. You know, I'm unaware. Yeah? You invite people to come deal with this. Billions of dollars. Billions, not millions, you know. Billions. I'm unaware of what's going on in there. I'm unaware. I don't know what's going on. That makes sense too, no? No police not talk to the oligarch or no family member. The workers, them in a year, no workers are get interview or nothing. But you still lie talk run out no one pay for what? Show them did fun. Yeah, can you hear it tonight? So them tell us that them back the whole thing and do all kind of things. Enough. And I'm tell you, you have people work the way you know, so we have link all about. They tell us I'll be a hanky panky go on there. So you see who them run, yeah? You see who them back. You hear this? The FSC did block him from even come there. So what kind of work there? A foolishness. Yeah? And then the Prime Minister done tell us that we know them thing there, you know. And Queenie did done come out and tell us, yo, hey, we don't even know them. Them is a private entity, what the government have to do with it. Queenie come out and talk. No, yeah, yes, so this is not alone. We pay them, we pay the people them because we have investigation, so it's important for we to pay them. Listen me, Elijah Clark, you forget all for these things. Uno set it down. Uno can't get away the whole of them things. It's impossible. Google Gaga, you forgot your yard. I don't want to forget all for them things. I'm not joking, I make you know. Yeah, it gets serious, you know. You understand? Taxpayers are responsible for this. If you think you want to know, him tell them what money impute. After them come and say them now do this, you know. Yeah? Then this is what them come do. You understand? The man try all kind of things for put back him on the thing because them all bar him. If they see a bar him. See there? See that? Look here.
And at all times had acted in good faith. One of Mr. Croskery's attorneys, Peter Champagny KC, said the injunction was redundant since their client had resigned as a director of SSL.
Resign.
In any event, it is not a case where our client is wanting to have any dealings with SSL because he...
That make it worse. Oh, you have a business place and I don't want to have no dealings with it. When a fraud come up. No, any judge should not listen to all this piece of garbage. It's a garbage. I don't know from man. From Lucian and you dead, I don't know this. This is a piece of shit. This is a request liar. That's not a liar. You know? That's not a liar in front of me. This is a piece of shit and links. On the face a liar run to it, you know. This is not a liar, you know. Politically aligned, you know. Piece of fucking shit. That from the screen. Piece of shit. And no liar this neither.
I just link this a mash up Jamaica. This a Abikwashi. Yeah? This a liar. But this is where you get. Yeah? When people go around and them can just trick people and use politics and mash up a country. But in every case, it have nothing to do with. You could have a business. This alone that I tell you, it could be America, Canada, UK, and nowhere else. You now have nothing to do with this. You go prison to the fart. You understand? It's unbelievable. You hear this now? You could have a big place like that. Big company too, you know. Multi-billion-dollar. And you make a career to come mash up your company. And you don't have nothing to do with it. It make any sense. Just this what the liar say. Where Abikwashi say no liar this. Where Abikwashi say sink your client. And I know the judge just see this. Eh? You resign. You say you resign. Yeah? And you don't know nothing. Just that alone. No police talk to you, nothing. Your business. You could have a business and then people just do anything to it and then you don't know. Me don't know nothing, you know, me just resign, you know. And them you're going, you're carry yourself a court to use how much $1 million house to give somebody where you owe. You carry yourself a court for donate, for give up, for all of a sudden, much $100 million house. You carry yourself a court. Nobody not carry a court, you know. That's already oligarch, you know. Figure up house. Just money. Where them claims saying what? I require this man. See?
Their client had resigned as a director of SSL.
Listen. Words.
In any event, it is not a case where our client is wanting to have any dealings with SSL because he had resigned as a director, albeit that he remains a shareholder. But by this, he's indicating and has indicated that he really was not a part of any activity that would have warranted this kind of injunction against him, this injunctive relief that was sought.
That alone, name bangle. You can't have no big, a man have him to cook kind of shop and them thing and something wrong. Where you talk about, man? You have very hard much chest, man. You have a billion, multi-billion-dollar business, and you know what? You're a shareholder. You still have the money, the shareholder. But me resign. Me don't want nothing to do with it. That alone look good to you. It sound good. I look good to you. Eh? Andrew, you are the worst thing. Hey, let me tell you, we need special prosecutor. Andrew, you have to move. No care what kind of election or what have you run. Nobody fee say you are going to use them out peace and talk about people out of this. Can't trick nobody around you. And people want to take, no, you have to get serious now. You have to use some of them politicians make example now. This is stop now. You can't come see your grandmother, and you live come see your grandmother, and then your people, them and them dead off, and then you go turn grandparent now, and then where you look now, you have either politician where you think them brighter than you. Oh, I'm out your face, damn bright. See? And them not trick you and a play better Tukuma. And get away with these things. It must not happen. It will stop. A time for them things to stop. Eh? A time for it stop. See? This is the same liar, Abikwashi, where when them kill Bloomfield, this is the same Abikwashi go over Portland and want to be whatever. Yeah? Same Abikwashi. And where you look now, the youth, the parents drop him off because them don't take out the bail. And him just disappear. And the police now look for him and nothing at all. Just disappear. Off of the earth. Just come about him business. Now, just disappear. Nobody look for him. And the lion of face no consequences and nothing at all. And say, you own my office, you know, and they will drive, come down and that. And that's it. And when just start look a while, that alone, that show you have real investigators that say, look, listen, we just say the liar. Remember, you know, me and Julian, them in a trouble, you know. For the words where them using right now with them. But to the liar. This is not a liar, Abikwashi. Because some word when we just hear, it's not a case of me want nothing to do with whatever. That fling your client under a bus. You understand? The explanation of that fling your client under a bus. That's a joke me I make. It's there. Fling him under a bus. Eh? This is a Abikwashi business. And people of Jamaica, yeah, go for rush, Nigel, tell him, say, listen, we now pay this enough. Taxpayers money, hey, Ella and Bank, I want to find back every cent.
Yeah? We have to find back every cent. This wrong. Yeah? We see the opposition leader come out, come talk about it. See there? Them ignore because them are such 14 of them. No. People are Jamaican and that for where the opposition same way. We are telling you can't make them sink the country. You know the foolishness. You understand? You can't have the foolishness. A guy can't tell me, say, oh, them are criminal and this and that. And when me look, me see criminality front of my eye and all kind of things. And you must say nothing about it. I have a little that Google gaga run up and down and I do all kind of little require things. And I go like, gonna be no bigger than the law. No bigger than the law. I'm not gonna make for face the law. See? Yeah, man. That's it. Even your grandkids, them can live in peace. This is stop. Time for stop now. And our true Jamaican for no say, hey, put on politics. Them for stop do what them I do now. Hold them accountable. You see what going on in Africa. You see it. You see it. In these black countries and some other things where you know you put one thing one way and then the next man come and break it and nobody say nothing. The big boy, them PSOJ boys, them they run out. Mrs. Siaga, none of them run out. Put that one side. You understand? You know, you have a founder, you know. And the thing I hear you, oh, you have a founder. I hear a thing. And then you come out and say something.
Attorneys challenged the court order, arguing that he was unaware of any fraudulent activities associated with SSL.
Unaware. You know much time this paper, Google SSL and you hear much thing are going on with it. And if somebody come tell it, say them unaware of any fraud or anything bad with it. Yeah, the shareholder, you know, cause so you make your money, you know. That alone, that say, okay, some liar tell you so. You could, let me tell you this. If you do this, then by now, pay a detective fight. Pay a thing, me see, no people get catch. Me just about something even lost. This morning, by a woman, a nurse and a kid, I want the baby. A baby, them kid one her son, and then kill a little baby, one kill a little baby, then take the baby from a nurse. She know what she do. Get scratched, baby try, you know, baby like 11 months old at the time, man. 11 months old, and you know, she try to kill the baby. Kill one, and what she do, you know? Go around the site, kill her son, little son, and go around the site and go keep him birthday. And I say, God and heavens and one bag attacking. And the general, the what turn the general are the dead. They might watch her and say, oh, this not real. It creates eyebrow. Just our movements alone. See? And them launch some more investigation, not just the police, you know, but the doctor, them have for them thing, but them launch some more thing. And then boss her. And then, you know, them draw back something from 1975. But she said she'll save her baby and them give her a little one. Them did ask her the question and she said something like what Ita said, unaware. Unaware of what? You could have a problem company and you're unaware of it. It go through the same thing and go through a name changes, but we can't show it. You are unaware of the problem we're going with this. And but I don't know what I'm going. But you deny. And then the judge should have said no about this. You couldn't unaware of FFC and them thing there. And you are the this and that. And are you the biggest shareholder, are you a company, you farm this, and you unaware of everything we're going on this? It's a lie, we deny you everything. After you tell a lie, that means there is no truth in you, none. Hungry in Jamaica. Let's hear ya.
And at all times had acted in good faith. One of Mr. Crosscurry's attorneys, Peter Champagny KC, said the injunction was redundant since their client had resigned as a director of SSL.
In any event, it is not a case where our client is wanting to have any dealings with SSL because he had resigned as a director, albeit that he remains a shareholder. But by this, he's indicating and has indicated that he really was not a part of any activity that would have warranted this kind of injunction against him, this injunctive relief that was sought.
Supreme Court Judge Stephanie Jackson Hadesley also ordered the FSC to pay Mr. Crosscurry's legal costs. In January, the FSC sought and was granted an injunction blocking the directors from fraud-hit SSL from winding up the company or liquidating its assets.
So you couldn't liquidate the asset or wind it down. Because them want wind it up, you know. Because we see, remember me show you, I have the document. Them not try to wind it up. You see that? Eh? Them might take the whole of Jamaica for idiot. Like them a say, oh, them a request, but can't do anything. Them do it. Them a say, yeah, man, get political capital, 100 you lie and covered you. You can't get, you have no capital left. None. Believe what me I tell you, you have none left. Stop fool yourself. People are not need that again. 2024 soon come in. People are look right through now. Jane, you wanna see this? Eh? But you're still. Remember, you know, him did say this.
Critics over the time he took to comment on the multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. For almost 2 weeks, the fraud has dominated headlines locally and across global media. But Mr. Holness said he only wanted to address the matter when he had received the facts. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has been facing backlash for his delay in commenting on the fraud case involving over 40 investors, including Sprint legend Usain Bolt. The opposition and other quarters of society have questioned whether or not the delayed response was in a bid to cover up information. But Mr. Holness says not so.
There was this query as to why I didn't jump out with a statement immediately. It's simply because I have a duty that when I speak, the information that I provide must be unassailable. And that means you have to take time to verify.
So, all the information when you speak never unassailable the other day. You say it must be unassailable, right? But none of them unassailable, none. Because you say it with the when you pop down the people them house. You remember when you come tell me say, don't we challenge him with it? Don't have to challenge him with it because I'm not a fucking challenge himself. Can have to come burn it. And then the run out come say, listen, I repeat, they are not squatters. After you say you have the information, remember, you know, him have the intelligence we gather from the intelligence thing that we them have, council. And it was false and bogus and lies, him tell we. And pop down the people them blaze over Clifton. Stand up in the house, all them thing. And that's why if you have impeachable thing like when they say down in the draft feed, him shouldn't stand up front of with 21%. I joke this. Joke! And I do the country like this. Eh? You could finish here where I say so. Yeah.
But we saw in the interim that some persons had a field day.
Yeah, when I'm saying enough drop what to, you know. Anytime you hear him talk, he not talk straight. Some person must have a field day and one. So him have a style where him drop what. We know him style, man. Just listening.
With misinformation.
Misinformation. Uncle Body do misinformation and him and the misinformation minister and big dirty thinking mama with her foot dried and Sarah desert because that you know it's a propaganda radio. Propaganda them spread lies. And when you're hungry, when you're hungry like crow, like drunk crow. Come hungry like a dog sometimes. You know, but when me feed that film, when you're hungry like a drunk crow in a Jamaica term. Him come and tell us say your belly full. And everything all right. And come make some little idiot speech. When we drive through on the road and we look on the inside, it's beautiful. And people don't know, you know, when you think about it's beautiful for you and it's beautiful for them and them bank account. It's not beautiful for the masses of people. When you buy a weapon of mass destruction for destroy, it's not beautiful for them. Say Jamaicans against Jamaicans. When I do that. You're not stupid. Yeah.
And I wonder what was the motive for that.
Yeah, motive. So this is why I'm saying I'm playing at people. Then I work again. When you're in the opposition, you run off your mouth and think that's how I play them back on you. Because you see, you just chat where you want, chat where you want, chat about for him and he asks him like this. You understand? So it's unpredictable, you know. You know where I'm going to say, you know, and how I'm attack and everything. You know. Me know. You see it? Yeah.
It was almost gleeful celebration.
The Prime Minister, like his Finance Minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, is adamant that those who are implicated in the fraud case must be brought to book. He says an example must be set that crimes of this nature are not accepted in the country.
The government will not socialize any debt, and we will not socialize the failure of our banks to be prudential and to protect their customers. Were we to do that, it would send a very bad signal to the banks and investment houses that they can be negligent and expect the bank to cover their negligence. That will not happen.
Mr. Holness was speaking at the Jamaica Stock Exchange's 18th regional.
So it will not happen, but it happen. See that? See that?
Be allowed, you know. Them did say them not be allowed, right? SSL monthly burden and taxpayers 15 million and counting. Remember, them say them not pay the money, you know. They try showing them people now for all them pandemic burden, you know. Okay. It will cost taxpayers at least 15 million monthly to pay the salaries of workers and some operational expense at the Stock and Securities Limited, the private investment firm rocked by alleged 4 billion fraud.
More than that.
At the same time, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, who disclosed the preliminary figures today, said the situation is not similar to the government bailout of failed financial institutions during the 1990s, and they are whooping it. I mean by it not similar, the same thing. And what a fact, at the same company changed name. The same stinking nasty company. Okay?
True.
Same kind of players. Okay.
The finance and everything. Like, come on, party young, IT man.
The government is to pay the salaries of restive employees.
Restive.
Me think them
who them
that
work for right now? Because the bank take it over, you know. Them say Bank of Jamaica take over the running and thing. Remember, you know, even the owner couldn't go put in foot there because them put an injunction against him. So FSC did a look over this and then you have the investigation body come in and them thing there. You see me I say? You understand? It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. You understand this bad? You care on the Jamaican people this. Yeah? When teachers struggle for money and police are struggle for money and all kind of things, you come and it's not alone either. You know, you just come up with the idea. And by the way, you have, when you look, you have how much government agency, they have money in it too. Look at
so much money missing, something, but restive employees of investment firm Stock and Securities Limited (SSL) to avoid disruption in the ongoing investigation. This is crap because
the ongoing investigation, oh, you got to pay for them worker, and none of them are an investigator. The one of them worker should be a suspect then. Them not supposed to, if you lock out the boss, yeah. So what them are doing in our building, and then 15 million a month. Who I get? How much money so them I get? You understand? Who did they work? Because you could not pay nobody from the FSC, because them I get pay already. You could not pay nobody from because them said them I take it over, at them that edit from Bank of Jamaica. I remember at them and they them put for editing. Yeah, and then you have the investigator them come in. This don't make no sense. This a garbage again. You understand? This a garbage. Remember this, you know. Remember Fulmouth did run boost, you know. Remember, you know. Let me see what is. Let me see him run right, but I want to run my boost, you know, what on there. Want to hear this? Hear this now. Look on Queenie, you know. Look here.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
A stark and stinging defense of the Prime Minister this evening by one of his ministers amidst questions and criticisms after the SSL multi-billion-dollar fraud.
Now it comes from Everald Warmington in the wake of former Prime Minister Bruce Golding's recent comments on the issue.
Among the critics blasting the FSC and by extension the government's oversight of investment entities amidst the SSL fraud saga is former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. On a recent radio program, Mr. Golding suggested that the government dropped the ball. According to Mr. Golding, the government has a responsibility. They are the ones that issue licenses to these investment houses. And in the issuing of the license, what they are saying to the public is that the government is satisfied that these are good people to do business with, so you can go ahead and do business with them. He went on to say, well, that is what Usain Bolt did, and look what happened to him. Well, that comment has not gone down well with Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Errol Warmington, who has blasted the former party leader.
It's a guy who has lost his relevance and is trying to be relevant. But by attacking your own party, you're supposed to be. That don't make you relevant.
So you hear him said, them put party front of everything by attacking your own party. You must start the truth, you know. That's why I'm not in them, you know, because to make it relevant, when if a criminality or anything, if you back them, you can't fit for run a country. None at all. Because from a criminality, you hear him say, by attacking your own party. That you hear what I'm saying? So that may make it relevant. And about Jamaica, you know. So we taxpayers money, you know. Listen.
And I want to say, Bruce needs to stop it and stop it now. Back off.
Mr. Warmington insists that Mr. Golding's statement on the matter is not valid, suggesting that the government has no part in private transactions.
My position, based on his statement yesterday, is some program is on. Enough is enough.
Listen.
We're going to talk about government to encourage people to invest in stock and what they do on SSL. What on earth does the government have to do with SSL? That's a private investment entity.
So that alone, you tell us I'm not fit for government either. Queenie should go away. Because if that what of earth is a private entity, that means I tell us that the private entity them cannot sit down and do what they want to do. Yeah? That they must say, yes, still at them at that same entity here, help with the party, help with everything. The same entity but them at about. Enough of them things wash through SSL. Wash. Money wash through SSL. Yes. You see? It says the private thing, what the government have to do with the private thing. So the government have to do with people private bar and them thing. They not collect tax from them. They not collect tax. What the government have to do with private homes then. So all the government get through in the country. If you have nothing to do with no private this and private that. When am I talking to the Kawai? Him shouldn't even fit to be a minister or nothing at all. My garbage. Queen a garbage. You hear this? The government have nothing to do with this, a private entity. You hear this?
Statement yesterday is some program is on. Enough is enough. We're going to talk about government to encourage people to invest in stock and what they do on SSL. What on earth does the government have to do with SSL? That's a private investment entity.
He further contends that the former party leader's comment is part of a continued attack on the current leader and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness.
What I find with this guy, he always finds some reason to go after Andrew Holness indirectly. And my position is, Bruce Golding, as leader, has been a failure. As Prime Minister, double failure.
So if he was part of the cabinet, people, not my word. If he was part of Bruce Golding cabinet, Andrew Holness too. I'm as leader, failure, and as Prime Minister, double failure. What them can tell about them leadership. Not my word. So them know it's a failure, but them just tell lie and just use words to tell people. Them know them a failure. Play it back. As leader, him and the Bruce Golding, watch. They have portfolio set speed. And say Bruce a double failure as a Prime Minister. And as a leader, he a failure too. Not my word. So when you come and say about the JLP was failing in 2007, them can't tell you nothing. Him tell you. So when them vex them, tell you the truth. Only when them vex them, tell you the truth because them say you shouldn't come out against a party. That means it's a party thing, this. It's a party and a benefit Jamaica. A line pocket and look for a party, yeah?
Comment is part of a continued attack on the current leader and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness.
What I find with this guy, he always finds some reason to go after Andrew Holness indirectly. And my position is, Bruce Golding, as leader, has been a failure. As Prime Minister, double failure.
Yeah.
So he needs to stop it now. So I believe if there's an issue, Bruce Golding, who has been a former leader, a former Prime Minister, call Andrew Holness and talk to him behind closed doors.
Yeah, all them want to do it. So if you have an issue, and remember the issue of with the public and billions of dollars gone, you know, Them are good for lead. Them should be minister now. Una ask yourself now. So when them want editor and come tell a lie, that's why them have tragedies and some smugglers and some things and misinformation minister. Country can't run so. No country no run so. Yeah? If you call him behind closed door, but don't say it and don't attack your party. This or that there. When the police are telling a mother, they say, listen, him in a gun in a bad company. Give him up. If them are a family, and them are telling say, hey, talk behind closed door. So what you want family and family do? That's why the country can get better. Because you not set example as part of government. It's bad. This bad. But you want to look at a mother and look at some family member and say, give up your son, and give up your brother, and give up your sister, and give up. But uno up there do one bag of piece of shit. And then uno for stay behind closed door and continue to do it. Milk the public on a favor drunk, hey, them to go away in a man. Them have to go away in a man. People want to hold them accountable for this, you know. Jamaica not supposed to pay 1 cent, you know what I'm saying? Private thing. And you hear what they are request, should I come out and say, the man have no interest in a business of how much billion. If you have a business right now, the value even 50,000 Jamaican, you have an interest in it, you little bar and your little thing. Much as you have something of value, much $1 billion, you don't have no interest. When them keep you away from it. And them run out, hey, we don't do nothing for it, because we don't bail them out, you know. I know you're here, so we have to pay 15 million and counting per month for pay workers. Or if you have workers, they say, no. Remember, you know, you have company where them I have to pay already, you know, to come to the audit, you know. Them make the people them come out and make a statement, you know. And them same man control. Let me tell you what Andrew do. Because you tell me, you know, one of them will call me tell me, and say, listen me. And I like back in the days where PMP, where you hear something in the country, you hear a police come out and give, and I say it do. But Andrew, what Andrew do, him set film thing. So him set it, if police attack, just look who talk. Them pick who for talk. And I like any police can just run out and talk like one time again. And I say it go. And anybody just run out, come talk when they want to talk again, that's set. And I say it go. So when they must streamline or I say, oh, it's a dictatorship thing this then. Me think when you have something and you talk, me not think it have nothing to do with him. Me not think the police supposed to do it. I'm afraid to talk when them attack. You understand? So it's the garbage. This is the garbage. When I have not keep on it because I follow it up, you know. Remember, me have everything, you know, so I have to run them back. Now I run them back. I have to run them back. And this is an arms house. People who have to stand up against that one. Yeah. We have to stand up against it, man. Them two out other man. Look how much teacher gone because of money, no payments and nothing at all. Meanwhile, I take 15.
An online magazine aiming to captivate and empower.
Meanwhile, I take 15 million. They might bought 15 million to go pay who? Arrested. You know, say I pay garbage, I'm attack. I saw them line up the thing right now.
If you're looking for an online magazine aiming to captivate and empower, look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the US. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication, for the chance to win $500 US. Subscribe at www.magster.com/p/Daisy for the chance to win. It's only open to subscribers on Wayne Lonesome YouTube platform. Remember, subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.
Good. Make sure. Hey, remember the big boat ride that come up, you know. My man Gina the day, you know. So just next week that don't. Hey, yeah. Big thing I come up, so I know so I have to call my man from now, you know. Yeah, man, next week that man. Daniel. All right. So let me call you, man. By the way, me say Google Gaga going out down in a mobile. You know, police come around go follow me. At first, me I see all these kind of things. Google Gaga run go down and I tell me about the people. Remember me talk about the people, them the homeless people where I get killed. Mackenzie, them the dead man them run out and I chat them foolishness. And I talk to the woman. And I call her back. And 5 dead by the way, not 10.
So remember we call out, them remember them not the not Vernon name call out and the one of them. No, come on, come chat, you know, Google come chat. So me I call the woman, I'm show you Google a chat though. So Google run out come chat now. I talk about how much dead and them capture this and capture that. Remember we talk about the thing here. Because when I run out, and that me I tell you, when go we don't get to talk for. We know why you from Google. Teacher, so me can't get it. Teacher.
This is not a permissive environment for criminals to go and rob and do as they please. And as fast as we can, using the determination and commitment that our officers have and technology that we also possess, we will find you. If you are doing that, we will get it. We will find you. So we've had those, and just today we have a case of, I believe over the last 2 months, we've had 5 homeless persons killed by stabbing down here. 1 survived the case, and it's really due to good police work on the St. James division part that we actually now have the perpetrator in custody, still being questioned, and will be charged very soon. So,
So let me stop him. So you're not getting. Remember, we just come talk about that. And good police work. Are we telling about the thing, man? Good police work your backside. Let me call back the lady. Remember, we just talk about it, don't it? Good work, me I do, not him. He might get paid. He might eat that. You understand? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, man. All right. So tell me something now. Yeah, Google now. After you talk to them about the stabbing, we appeal to them because they never do nothing. But the man will walk and kill the people them on the road. All right, Google now run out and I say, today, good police back and we have 5. Are 5 people dead or 10?
10 people dead. Last week, 1 more people died and he come from Chilani where he was in Montego Bay. And the sister come on the talk saying, brother could have stand up. You could have stand up and his brother just draw you. And his brother went to Montego Bay and just sleep on the sidewalk and then just start stabbing him up. The guy dead at 10 of them now. I mean, I understand, 10 people that dead like that in a Montego Bay over 2 months now and nobody to pick it up. No police now look for the killer. Nobody now know nothing about it.
So Google come out and say what them pick up a 1 man now and them a question him and he will be charged. Oh, you question, look how Google fool now. You question the man for not him. Because them always have the wrong man them, you question him now and him going to be charged. You sure say him. 10 then.
That's right.
We tell you, how much we tell them the other last week? How much we did charge?
7. It was 7.
So it wasn't 5, it was 7. 3 more dead. Right. One day, the one where them said survive this stab, what we tell you about it, 7. 7 get stabbed.
Yes.
7 get stabbed and one survive, right?
1 survived. He was in the hospital.
Yeah, all right. It him not 5.
Him get stabbed on Barney Street.
Okay, good. So we tell you Google. So it's 10 now, yeah? So maybe just correct something for you again. It's 10. Not 5.
10 of them, man.
And then he might forgot to make the talk for feel good, like him do something that him tell him, yeah, man, you forgot to and good policing and then so we tell you. You understand? We have, you see the people that trust you and get more information, more and more. Not trust you, not trust Google. Google, you're not police.
Right.
Go about your business. You're not police. But anyway, that's why we don't do tabloid, we keep it real. So necessarily them got say 5 people, and more than 5 is 10. So them need to go check up on them thing again. Okay?
So what happened? Yeah, so what happened to the camera for Jimmy Cliff, Oliver? The street them have camera for they can't catch the say money when they go on and they kill off the people them. And the people them is somebody's son and daughter that they have life too. Yeah. Every life is valuable.
But hear this now. So much people hit the street that dead man Mackenzie say I build more homeless shelter right around the island. And yesterday I say, the job rate cut, gone down. Me here only put out something on the paper, lie joke. I say,
You know, him they are foreign and the people feel optimistic because he must say the job rate gone on 4.5, you know, the lowest ever. You might think that you see when them say the lowest ever, might talk like over back in a like 1820 and them thing there, you know, slavery days.
Right, yeah.
You know, very low because everybody that fair work, free labor. You understand?
Yeah, free labor. You're right.
But like I tell you, you know, I'm not truthful, you know, like, you know. You understand? I straight like
true. Mr. Lewinson, if you never come out and talk, you will never hear anything about it, and that's a disgrace.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a disgrace.
Yeah. But you know, so if I come out, come talk the thing them, and you know, I hold them,
Right.
hold them accountable. Because I want a better Jamaica, you know, when I business with them,
Right.
you know. Yeah, man. You understand? We want a better Jamaica. So we need a better Jamaica, so we are fight for a better Jamaica. No joke about it, no two way about it, you know. You understand? Too much corruption now. And over the decades, it are going to see me. It will stop. It will stop. You understand? So good thing we can come and call you and we give people my update. At 10 people and a 5. At it's 7 with 10. Yeah, him come out and say 5. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, you see me I say? It's bad, man. This bad.
Bad, man.
You understand? So me there assist. Yeah? And later, me soon call you. All right, cool. Yeah. So I'm at 10, yeah? At 10 and a 5 at 10. 10? Yes. So good bad police work and you know what you find your Google. You for go on, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man, them for go on, man. Yeah, man. Foolishness. Yeah, and the money people have to stand up and resist where they might tell me, because remember, you know, nurses are leaving a job, you know, and police are leaving a job. Teacher, the same thing, you know. The whole of them work, them other workers are leave too, you know. From other quarters, you know, them are leave. Trade people, them are leave. And then the one them when they train up, I mean, it's bad. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. No, man, big up Papa, you know, Papa, your family, man. Big up Papa, man. Yeah, man. Papa, up, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Papa, up. See? But we keep it real round here, you know. Because we rush them, but we rush them for a reason. When them the right and now keep the thing right. No tabloid down here. Yeah, you understand? And stop the foolishness. So, you don't see what Queenie said? Queenie says the private business and the government and Bruce was not a good leader. And as and him a failure as a leader, and him a double failure as a prime minister. Remember, the Queenie say it what I about it, and not me, you know. When we start wear them up and show up the thing, them can't say, yes, man, but we do this. Now, the prime minister said, when him there foreign, I tell him, say the lowest ever, you know, unemployment rate. And we say, start in the right. Stop tell lie. Stop lead people astray. We don't need to stop it. You understand? When you come out with no make no sense, get real. When you pay one spend them must say $400. Yeah? And be a foolish system go on with the people that get paid yet. Send out, go do some sense, come do something and now people that get paid. Yeah? People that get paid. Foolishness. Yeah? Foolishness. And we are stand up against the SSL thing because through the man there, we call Andrew Prince Andrew. Now the biggest thing, they can't rush him in the people. Just look, if them rush him, you're going to see what going on. Them know, say, okay, if we do this, it'll draw down too much away and then Jamaica people are really get mad now. So it ended them from doing them job. You know, see what going on? You build a business, you have a business that value billions of dollars. Me when you do about the amount of US, but you have a wellness, you have a wellness you have a advisor. The advisor not deal with the money part. You will when I say she gone with this and gone with that, that's a foolishness. She won't go to a JP, but the JP and them are friend. Remember me the side of them, you know. Remember me do the whole of this already, you know, it up there, you know. Let's go through it. I mean, I want to go back through the whole line. Go through it back. Let's look on the series. See? And tell me where you hear wrong what me do. Me tell you say them can't chat to him. Up to him liar come make mistake. Have a partial when them say a liar. See? No, have no sense. Because when come talk, look about say I'm not interested.
You can have your business place for how much money and them thing, them build a thing and you're not interested. You don't got share one and then you resign, but you want to wind up the company. But you want access same way. It don't make no sense. And the word out of your mouth as a liar. That's why Julian put himself in a trouble. He that put you in a trouble too, man, and put him in a trouble. You know, see a word game where man, where you talk to question. I be a foolish talk, you're not a liar, you know, man. That's why your sister don't like you, man, the people, them where you come from up there, man. You have to shout to this, so them not in your man, and your neighbor them, man. That's why them not in your man. See? A Queenie bust him out, you know. Can run Queenie, you know. Yeah. Rock and Craigley, you know. So Queenie bust him out. So no Queenie, Sabo Queenie, Big Mama. Rock and Craigley, you know, one Big Mama. Run Queenie them too, you know, but a Big Mama bust him out. Yeah. Harry Quashi. Big Mama bust him, man. Yeah, man. Never know. Big Mama bust him, man. Yeah, man. The Big Mama bust him. You know? Sometimes you have some people, you know, just take people and pump and pick them and give them the break and then go up and down and do all man. Big Mama boss him. Yeah? We don't talk. Me there, you know. Later, you know, because you know we are forward. we are forward, man. Later, man. See? Up here, blessed.